how to trick your brain into having total conviction that you are going to succeed. Hey, welcome back. I want to talk to you today about why having total conviction in whatever you're doing is so important to you actually succeeding. You see, everybody has self-doubt. You start something, you start business, you start studying something, and you're going to have self-doubt at some point because you might get negative feedback. You're like, okay, you're not good enough. Things aren't working out. You're not closing the sale. Your marketing isn't working, whatever you want to take. But if you look at your professional life, at the end of the day, what differentiates people who succeed from people who don't succeed is people who succeed just stick to it and don't give up. And that basically is translated into what? Having total conviction. Having conviction that you're going to succeed. Because if you didn't have conviction you were going to succeed, well, obviously you would not stick to whatever you were doing and keep trying. So people a lot of times ask me, Javid, where do you get your conviction from in business? And I have to go back a couple of steps and elaborate some of my past. You see, I always say this, but I'll say it again here in case you didn't watch any other video yet. I was bad at school. I was never good at school. And what did that translate for me into? I'm not disciplined enough, I'm not motivated enough, maybe I'm not smart enough. So after having finished school, I was lost. Okay, I did not have total conviction of I'm going to be successful. But when I started into studying law 1 year after I had graduated school, I had reached a point where I was like, look, this is my plan A. There is no plan B. I need to go through with this, not only to get a degree to be able to work as a lawyer, but I need to go through with this in order to prove to myself that I can be motivated, that I can reach whatever I want to reach, that I can work on myself, that I can develop, that I have potential. And so I started into studying law, when people were like, okay, what's your plan B? What if this doesn't work out? And I was like, look, there is no plan B. There's only plan A. And people a lot of times didn't understand that. But what that translated into, with that conviction I went into it, was like, I am not going to let failures dictate my progress or me proceeding in what I'm trying to do here. I'm just going to keep on going and keep on going. And I got a lot of bad grades along the way. I mean, I studied for like 4.5, 5 years. I got bad grades. I got some good grades. A lot of times they were bad. And I didn't get discouraged though. I was like, look, it's just a matter of time. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. And I was able to create some positive reinforcing loops for myself that gave me new beliefs, or that helped me get rid of old beliefs of like, I'm not motivated enough, I'm not disciplined enough. I worked on those things and showed my brain I actually am. I can get up at 5 a.m. I can work hard enough. I can put the work in. And I didn't let the result necessarily dictate how I feel about myself. So if I would study a lot for an exam and it wouldn't work out the way I wanted to, I'd be like, look, I put in all the work I could. I got some things wrong, but I did what I could and what was necessary. And so what I'm trying to tell you here with this story is, I built the conviction I have today. Okay, I built the conviction I have today. I built the conviction by creating positive examples of the character traits that I want to have, that I could see them in real life, right? Me putting in the work, I could look back at it and be like, oh, I actually am disciplined. And so those reinforcing loops led to me creating new beliefs. And those new beliefs, me coming into business, helped me just go into business and be like, look, I'm going to go all in on this. I'm going to be successful at this. I'm going to create a company. I'm going to get the clients. And that's what I'm doing today. So people look at me today and they're like, how did you close this big client? How did you master that? How do you go into these meetings with these, with the big guys, with the big companies, and you're not stressed out about it? Well, because I look back at 10 years of reinforcing loops of results that show me I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. And those give me the conviction today of being like, look, whatever happens, I'm going to earn money. Whatever happens, I'm going to do business, right? So my conviction is not tied to a business model. My conviction is not tied to a certain professional path. Whatever I do, I'm going to be successful at it. There's no other way. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. So if you're looking at this and you don't have that total conviction of whatever you're doing, you're going to be successful. Try to create results, right? Don't listen to your emotions or where your brain's telling you, oh, what if this doesn't work? Create results. Those results will in turn have influence on your beliefs because they're going to show real results, and you're going to have certain feelings about them, and those feelings are going to manifest into, wait, maybe my belief was wrong. Maybe I'm better than this. Maybe I can do this. But it's a long and hard way, so don't be mistaken. Know what you're in for, commit to it, invest in it, go all in on it, and you will see that you will reach a point, maybe after 3 years, maybe after 5, maybe after 10, but it's worth it. It's worth it because having conviction, whatever you're doing, gives you peace of mind, and it attracts the right people because people see it and they're like, wow, this is somebody, the energy is flowing. This person is going places. I don't know where and how, but I feel it. And that's why you attract good people. That's why I attract good people. Okay. So take this lesson, create those results today, start small and look at it long term, and start before you feel ready. Create results, your beliefs will change, and then your life will change.